The notes of Beethoven's Piano Concerto No. 4 magically resounding at Philadelphia's Kimmel Center earlier this month. The orchestra, in top shape, performing under the baton of its music director, Yannick Nézet-Séguin. The magician's name is Polish-Canadian pianist Jan Leżecki, just 20 years of age.
It's such a strange but warm beginning. It's the same thing played by the orchestra in an even warmer way than what I can do at the piano. And I think it's welcoming in that way. It welcomes you into its cushion, into its environment. It's a piece that will take you on a journey, and it starts in a beautiful place. It takes you to some very dark places, but it ends also in a happy place. People need to be treated for our modern world. We're so bombarded with information, with news, with things that we have to do, that going into a concert hall should be like going into a sanctuary where you're there to be cleansed of all these things, and you're there also to have a moment of reflection and hopefully leave the hall feeling different, feeling new. I'm a person who loves adventure, and I like enjoying what comes my way. My favorite thing to do in a new city is just to walk with a vague goal of where you'd like to go. There has to be spontaneity, and there also has to be some rational thinking. But the best performances are those where you don't have to balance the two. When it comes naturally, you come up with an idea, you communicate that with the conductor and the orchestra while performing, and it just works. For you, those are the best moments. And I think for the audience too, because then they're taken along. It's a surprise for us, so it's also a surprise for them.
Jan can amaze with his mature musicality at such an early age. His qualities are rare.
La pureté. La limpidité.
Purity, clarity, honesty. And it's always been the case with him, even when he was 14. Technically as well. He hardly touches the pedal. There's no cheating. It's music in its sheer truth. What he does is already wonderful. But we know that in 10 or 20 years, it will be even more wonderful.
I think Yannick and I, we share the joy of life and the joy of making music. We both approach it with joy. It's not a chore. It's not something that we have to do. And at least that's the way it comes across when I'm on stage with Yannick. I think we always enter and leave the stage with a smile.